Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Jeff Corradetti for Corradetti Motorsports, and in this episode we got something special for you. Taking my Bricklin out of storage, out of its long winter's nap, and out for the summer. So we're gonna go drive. It hasn't been driven, I would say, in about 6 months. Last time I drove it, and I know I had kind of a weak battery, so definitely going to be expecting to boost it unless it miraculously charges itself over the winter, which I doubt. But anyway, we're going to go grab it, start it up, do a little bit of tinker around with it, and then I got a mod coming right out of its first showing. It's not even coming home right now. It's going to my brother's place, and I'm going to be installing an Exoshield. For those that don't know what an Exoshield is, an Exoshield is a clear film protector that goes over the windshield to protect it from rock chips and sandblasting. It works pretty good. It doesn't, it's not 100% force shield, but it definitely will reduce stone chips and windshield replacement quite substantially. So we're going to go film that install. We're going to film the car coming out of its winter storage, and then there'll be tons of videos after that. I got about 3 other jobs to do, 4 other jobs. Oh, 3 other after the Exo windshield is, most likely replace the battery. I do have a little bit of exhaust work to do to it, and I've got a booster, a brake booster that's diaphragm that is leaking. So I got to sort out those issues with it, and of course you'll be coming along for the ride when I do those jobs, and then showcasing the car in all its glory, and testing my detail equipment and polishing and waxing and all the fun stuff we do with our classic car. So guys, let's go to the storage unit. I'm just waiting for my brother now to pick me up. We'll set up the cameras. We'll show you from a cold start after 6 months. And and then we'll go over to my brother's place where the Exos windshield will get installed. And then we'll wrap it up and bring her back home to where she belongs. Guys, let's go for a ride and we'll check out my 1976 Bricklin SV1. Everybody, just made it to the storage unit, and I gotta get in there, check the oil, check everything, make sure it's okay, make sure nobody decided to use it as a Bricklin hotel. Some varmints might have gotten under the hood. So it's always good to check for anything that's been sitting for a length of time to make sure everything is good to go. Like I said, the battery might be an issue. I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna open up the door, open up the hood, check everything out. If the battery is an issue, which I am suspecting it is, then I've got some booster packs to put on it, let it run for a little while to warm it up, and then take it over to my brother's house where we'll do that Exoshield install. So let's see what we got under the hood, and let's see how successful we are to get this baby for its first maiden voyage for 2020. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. So the door's opening. That's a good sign that the battery's got life. Alrighty, that's good enough. Okay, now I'm gonna go open up the hood so we can kind of see. So make sure it's nice and clean and there's nothing that is in the way. What I am gonna do is I am going to see a little bit of this dust, so that could be a sign of something. So far so good. Let's you gotta watch your head on that one. So we're gonna take a look at the air filter. Like I said, sometimes what you'll get is mice running up the air horn, and you don't want to start it without checking some basics first. I'm gonna throw that over there. It's got a nice tight fit, which is a good sign. There we go. Break the seal. Well, she looks pretty clean. Smell gas, which is good. I think everything looks good. Nothing too crazy in there. Nothing too crazy in there. Go inspect the other side. Now the battery is in the vehicle in this one inside, so it's not under the hood at all. Don't have to worry about that. She looks good. It's the overflow. I'm going to check the oil in it, and the oil dipstick is right here. Yeah, it's dirty. I gotta replace it. That's one of the YouTube videos that I'll go over what kind of motor oil I use and everything like that. So let's walk around here. And transmission, yeah, everything looks good. Again, I gotta detail it, clean it all up and everything, so it'll look good. Well guys, how about we fire up this nice 5.8 liter Ford 351 Windsor, wake her up and let her idle for a bit. Like I said, she has a rough idle, especially when you step on the brake. I lose vacuum because of that brake booster diaphragm is cracked, or you know, is definitely needing repair. So there's a leak in there, and then I do have an exhaust leak. So these are the wonderful joys of owning a car that is of this vintage, of any car really. After age, it gets to you. So let's set up some of the cameras and we'll fire this guy up. So I'm gonna pump it a couple times, guys, and hopefully she's got enough juice. Oh yeah, she's good. 7 months. There we go. She'll probably stall a little bit once it gets a little bit warmer. Put that guy up there. Yeah, she fired right up. Doesn't look like anything's lived in here. I'm gonna go through it really good. See a little bit of dirt and dust, but that's basically it. Well guys, let's give her a few minutes to warm up, and we'll definitely pull her outside, give her a little bit of a view. It's dusty obviously, and then drive all the way down to my brother's place, which is about 20 minutes away, and we'll get this thing going. Well guys, there it is. She awoke. Battery was good shape. Everything was actually pretty decent. So other than needing a good run and a good bath and a detail, first things first, we're gonna get that Exoshield installed and get this thing on the road. So I'm just gonna close up the shop there and then follow my brother out. So hopefully you can see what it is, and we'll take a ride all the way down. We'll do a little bit of ride shots. So guys, hang on and we'll catch you in a bit. Okay guys, we're almost here at my brother's house where we're going to install that Exoshield. I'll do a little bit of demonstration on what it's all about and why you should use one, especially if you live in a very dirty part of the country with a lot of industrial driving and big trucks that chuck stones and everything else at you. So hey guys, we got it in the garage and now we're just going to be prepping it for the Exoshield. I'm going to show you a little bit about the film, what it's like. It's basically a protective clear cover for your windscreen. Again, like I said before, it's there to protect against rock chips, debris, and just over mileage of embeddedness of the roads. Garbage on there and everything else gets thrown at it. So we're just in the middle of now going to be taking the front windshield wipers off, because these cars back in the day did not have wipers that stick up, so they're always have pressure on them. So we've got to remove the wipers, and then we're going to begin the process of cleaning the window and then installing the Exoshield. guys, so the windshield's clean. I gotta do the inside. Those are my suction marks for the camera mounts. But the wipers are off, as you can see, to get a good clear film all the way through. The proper way to do it is remove everything as you can. I don't know about the seals, if my brother's gonna do that or not. We'll have to find out if that's gonna be the case. But anyway, so the vehicle's getting prepped again, wipers off, windshield's nice and clean, and now we're going to show you the actual film that's going to go over it, and that's going to be molded to the surface. Once it's on, you cannot see it at all. I'm going to show you now what it looks like, and this is a clear film that we have. So you'll see it all come together. It kind of looks like a bunch. It's not quite, it's like window tinting, but a lot more involved, and a lot more technique and patience needs to be had. So you can go through a lot of this if you're not careful and crease it. So it is a delicate process that has a lot of patience that is attached to it. So that's that one, and yeah, so then once we get in there, we'll go to step 3. So everybody, that was it. That was a painless install. It was pretty decent. It's a bit of involved process. Again, it's something that the average person could not do on their own. It takes special tools, special skill set, and you go through a lot of material to learn this trade. So let's go take a look at the Exoshield, or better yet, let's see what we can't see, which is the Exoshield. Supposed to make it look good. So again, there is a cure time. There is a time that it'll bond to the surface, probably within a couple weeks. So I'm not going to hit it really hard with a pressure washer or anything like that in the corners. Let it bond pretty decently. So yeah, let's guys show you what it's like. Keep in mind this windshield is 44 years old and it has a very few little imperfections, not much at all, but I think it turned out just awesome. So let's go take a look at what we got for the final product. So there we go, guys. The Exoshield's installed. Now I'm protected. So again, you're just seeing a decently clean windshield. The suction cups obviously are the inside because that's how I did my videos coming in and out, as you noticed in the beginning of the video. But again, it's really good. So we kind of mold it to the top, and it's going to cure time is about a week to 2 weeks. So I can't wait to see the protection on it. So now I feel a little bit better. Again, it saves time, it saves money, it helps prevent a lot of debris. It does, even if a stone chip does penetrate and you do get a chip in the windshield, which is possible depending on what's hitting it, what you're going to notice is that it's not going to, the crack won't spread. So it'll just be localized to a chip. So there we go. And you can also use ice scrapers on it. You can just use it in the wintertime. It doesn't reflect, and it is basically a great product. It does come with a warranty as well. So again, if you have a really expensive vehicle and you want to protect it, or even an expensive vehicle, like, it doesn't have to be rare or whatever. We're spending gobs of money on our cars these days and trucks. It makes sense to go in and get something. When you have a windshield that's over $1,000 to repair or replace, you're gonna, wish you had it. You have no protection as soon as you get it, but with an Exoshield, definitely does have that advantage. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will put some more information with Exoshield to my viewers. Again, if you're looking at getting this installed, let me know if you're in Alberta. My brother's doing this now as a business, so he's going to be, doing this on the side. So if you need any information about it, it will come with warranty. It will be great. Let me know. You can hit me up as a message on the Facebook page for Cordedi Motorsports, or leave a comment in there and we can get a hold of you somehow. So guys, thanks for coming along. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And yeah, stay tuned for more interactive vehicles, how-tos, and everything great automotive related. Guys, stay loose, have fun, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Cordedi Motorsports. I'm your host, Jeff Cordedi. It's been a blast having you along.